Hey, what is up, guys? It's Alex here. I know what you're thinking. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're not sick anymore. Yes, I am feeling better for sure. Not 100%, but I am in a much better shape health-wise than I was back in November. I'm sorry. I'm still fighting a lingering cough and a little bit of congestion, but don't worry, it shouldn't be contagious. And my last test came out negative, so that's all good. Everything's fine. I'm not sick anymore. Anyways, I hope everybody had a happy new year. Whether you just went out with friends or you just chose to simply vibe until 2022 began. Or if you were like me, just relaxing and, maybe kicking back and resting, reflecting, relaxing until the Times Square ball drop and 2022 kicked off. I've missed my chance to look back and reflect a lot lately, so I just want to vent out some stuff to as many people, even my friends. I want to reach as much people as possible right now. So I'm just here in my apartment room and I'm just here to talk. I've got a lot to say. I wish I could be more spontaneous, but I'm not exactly out there just yet, And plus, I want to get more used to this setup. It's not impressive, I know, but it's all I've got right now. I know eventually I'll get to the point where I start doing more things that make me happy, but I'll get to that later. So let me start by saying that last year, I posted a lot of negative feelings of mine on all of my socials, and I know that I was such a mess. I've posted a lot of I posted a lot of negativity. I've talked about how I had little to no motivation to do anything I've wanted for so long, and I've expressed how mentally chained I felt by so many things in my personal life. And even when I did get to do things, I felt burnt out faster than you can imagine. So as a result, I took a lot of mental breaks, and I at least tried to escape from all the problems going on inside and outside. Played some games that I know I enjoy, or just, general stuff like that helped me cope. Okay, let's talk about my YouTube channel for a second. I really do not want to leave this channel behind. Because, well, I want to finish what I started. I have to finish what I started. I just can't leave it be and just not do anything with it from now on. Otherwise, it's going to get taken down. I just need to do something, This is a dream I've been chasing since high school. And I've discussed that here many times on this channel before. I love everything I've done thus far. That big video I made of how much I love the Super Mario series. The few vlogs of Sabaton Con that came out very good, despite it taking me a long time to finish them. That's because ever since moving here to Phoenix, I've been working on leaving behind my hometown to start anew in a bigger city, and that things would improve in my end. Like I said, I thought that restarting my life anew would be the greatest change I ever made in my life. And in some ways it did, but I honestly feel like things didn't completely change for the better. It didn't feel like things got any better for a number of reasons. Like, I thought 2021 would be the year where I start making things happen, where I start being more consistent with my YouTube channel, where I keep up with my socials more, I stretch out my creativity, come up with new ideas, and I look out for myself more, as well as practice self-care for myself. Hell, I even moved on from all the friendships that I've fallen out with last year, kind of sort of this year too. But things just didn't quite improve, I did try to have more time for myself. I did try to not overwork myself, overwhelm myself, just trying my hardest not to stress over the littlest of things, because y'all know me. I tend to stress out over even little things. Thing is, even that's difficult when my personal life has just been stuff spiraling out of control, And on top of that, you know, we still got this global situation going on. Yeah, there's still that going on. Um, my mental health and emotional bandwidth still has yet to heal because of all of this. It's even hard to get any kind of help lately because it's just I've been so tied. I've felt so tied. Full-time jobs tend to do that. I could not find any time for resources such as therapy or counseling, and that, you know, that really hurts to sacrifice. And because of, like, you know, high paying job or not, my motivation and decision making feel very spent still. Like, I can hardly focus. I'm always nervous about things that I can't seem to grasp, and I've been very short with those I talk to, unless they're my friends. I've been such an emotional wreck. I was hoping I wouldn't fall into that hole again like I did years ago, because I'm pretty sure some of you who followed this channel for a while know what happened years ago. I want to be forward about that. I've already spoken to a few people I'm close to about this before, but I've been struggling with depression and anxiety for about as long as I was in college, which was about 4 to 5 years ago. And have I ever been treated for it? Well, I am unfortunately not a big fan of medication. I hate taking pills. I really hate it. It's not that I'm squeamish or stubborn about it. It's just that I feel like pills are just the worst thing ever. Don't take it the wrong way, please. It's just I know there's some of you out there who take medication specifically for anxiety, and you know, and I'm told that it really helps a lot. But this is a me problem, so yeah. I digress. Who knows? Maybe I may have to take antidepressant medication whether I like it or not. The problem is that there's so much going on in my life that I'm not sure if medications or resources can even help me right now. So, rewinding a little bit, at the beginning of the year, I was angry at so many things because I had no control over them. My failed relationship, my Nintendo Switch getting stolen, the deadlines I've missed, and the opportunities passed up, and my job, my job before the one I left, getting worse and worse, and then that's happened to me a lot, and I felt like I was in chains I couldn't break free from. It affected the way I sleep, it affected the way I think, and I couldn't help but wake up every morning feeling like absolute shit. And I literally had problems getting out of bed in the morning, from both a motivational standpoint and physically. This went on for a really long time. I even made sure that I took my vitamins every day. Didn't help as much as I thought it would. I'm still running on like 4 to 6 hours of sleep nearly every day. And one of the few times I do get to sleep is when, like, it goes up until 9 or 10 a.m. You know, those are probably days where I don't work. I just don't feel rested, and I haven't felt well rested for months. Don't get me wrong, I've had some nights where I do get a good 8 hours of sleep, 8 to 10 hours of sleep, especially during that time when I was sick and positive with the thing. So yeah, got some good hours of sleep, but then there's always this thing where it's going to sleep at night is where the real struggle comes in. Like, it's really hard to, you know, go to sleep at night when you're feeling these thoughts, you know? Like, my brain hasn't been functioning well, and as a result, I've become somewhat of a hothead, jumping into things without thinking, and just getting irritated over the simplest of mistakes. But yet, I still go to work every day, I still take Pokemon Go wherever the road takes me, and I still try to be active on my socials, and it's just day-to-day stuff. I forget a lot of important things that I know I have to do, like clean my room, do the laundry, and check my emails, and I just can't function very well. And I know that there's so much that needs to be taken care of. Like there's things in both my personal life and with my work and it's hard to focus. It's really hard. Like, I'm functioning at such a minute capacity that my head is never truly there in the moment. Like, who else can relate to that? It's very difficult, okay? It's very hard. I don't have the energy for everything, and that's why recently I haven't been working on any vlogs. I haven't been doing any gaming videos. I haven't even followed up with that one Mario video that I did back in May of 2021. I just couldn't. I just felt like I can't manage it. And I'm already so behind on so many projects that I just lost track entirely. And I really do. No, it's not that I don't. I really do want to do a lot of these things. Like, I want to have something to show for you guys. And I want to be so much more than a guy who's always attending conventions and other events and making new friends in the community. I want to do all this fun stuff and share about it, you know? But it's really hard when you just don't have the strength or mental capacity to manage it all. And, see, the worst part is that's not even the worst of it. That's not even the worst of it. Over the last few years, I've been reflecting a whole lot on the things that happened that basically got me to where I am now. I still have to learn a lot about myself. I still have to unlock my full potential as both a person and a content creator. I have yet to learn exactly why I fail at certain situations. Like, why I can't do certain things right, why I just can't get validation, why am I bad at doing this? Like, I know that I've been told lots of times to not beat myself up over these things, even if my brain is out of whack sometimes. I know for a fact that I'm on something of a spectrum, the type that just makes me think in a different way than everybody else. It makes me want to do stuff, you know. But it also makes me not want to do stuff, if that makes sense. Like, if anything happens that makes me feel just nervous to the point where I'm beside myself, it's always just my instinct to push it under the rug because no one deserves to see me like that. My family, my colleagues, you get it. You get that. Even if it's something as small as you know, dropping my pen or almost tripping over something, which are problems that I know can be solved instantly. It's just that my brain is always like, no, that's not acceptable. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's hard to explain, especially for those of you who, you know, hardly have ever had these problems. If you ever had those moments where your brain just screams at you and you can't help but let your guard down and listen. Like, I guess we can call that self-sabotage. I don't know. You know, that fear of just doing or saying something stupid because it might ruin your reputation or cause you to lose friendships? It's that feeling. You know, that's what's been plaguing my life ever since my school days. But at the end of the day, I guess no one's really getting hurt. And neither are you. So it's just irritating to have to deal with such a mindset. Like, that combined with sleep deprivation is not good. Not a good combination. With that comes the feeling of, well, I might have let a lot of people down. I've been slipping in many ways, and there's people out there who have been waiting patiently for me to make more YouTube videos, and I feel like I've been letting them down. Like, there's people who have been waiting for me to contact them ever since I moved away. And I feel like I've let them down, and they probably don't want to talk to me. And like, I'm barely there in the various Discord servers that I've joined throughout the years. And like, I'm not interacting with my fellow Twitch friends who probably still think about me in some way. I know that they still think of me. It's just that I feel that I haven't been there enough. I'm not answering messages from anyone, and it's like, how can I get back to you when it's practically been so long since I've ever done shit? It's not that my inbox is flooded with messages, it's that I feel that I haven't been there enough, and it's causing the relationship to drift apart. And it's like, I feel like I wish like I could clone myself 5 times just so that I can meet all those requirements, but yet I can only handle 1 or 2 things at a time. And I know that if I was at my peak, that's a big if, by the way, I would be doing so much better. Like, I could be doing so much here on my channel. I could do so much more with my life. I could just do more things. I really want to create content for you guys. That's what I've been fighting so hard every day for. It's frustrating, you know? It's frustrating because no matter how hard I try, I just can't keep track of everything in my life. I'm always working my job, I'm always tired, and I'm always waking up knowing that I could have accomplished something the day before. It sucks even more when, you know, you've gone your whole life knowing exactly what you want to do, but then something happens that shuts the door on you, and then you're left feeling clueless and aimless. It's like, you know, I've forgotten what my priorities were, and I'm not trying to come off as lazy, okay? That's definitely not the case. It's killing me, you know, it's killing me. And I'm sure you guys remember that time I tested positive mid-November, and I ended up having to miss a lot of things, both in terms of events and productivity, and that made things even worse because that made me fall even more behind. And on top of that, I had to take care of my dad too, who also caught the thing, and just so many things. Without continuing with doom and gloom stuff, I mean, I'm probably already a broken record at this rate. So let's just get on with the takeaways. For one, the first takeaway is I just want to say sorry to anyone I may have let down as of recent, and I solemnly swear that, you know, this year I will make it up somehow. Maybe not 100%, but it's better than 0%. Another takeaway is the changes I plan on making for the new year, 2022. One of them is agreeing to a bold decision to part ways with my full-time job. I left on a good note, don't worry. I made sure that it was done professionally. Gave him a notice. I'm just still a little overwhelmed with emotions. So that alone means I definitely need to start making changes, find a new part-time job, and so I'm hoping that it'll give me more time for stuff. And now we come to, you know, one last takeaway. This goes out to all of my friends in the Arizona cosplay community. You know who you are. You probably made it all the way to the end of this video, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for believing in me and being there to support me. And thank you for being so accepting for who I am, despite all of that I just discussed. You guys mean a whole lot to me. And, you know, looking back at these memories that we made last year, you guys are the reason I found the strength to get up. And I really appreciate all of you guys for the happy memories, the meetups, the car shows, you know, all that. You know, most of all, I want to thank you guys for just raising me up and showing me that I was worthy. Like the amount of compliments I got from you guys at those meetups were staggering. And, you know, it really means a lot, especially in a world where, you know, there's a lot of people who tend to thrive on the negativity. And, you know, you guys are just nothing but positive vibes. If it weren't for you guys, I probably would never have grown so much this year. Because of you guys, I've been sleeping better. Like, I can go to bed at night knowing that there's people out there who genuinely care. Like, I'm going to sleep knowing that I'm not alone anymore. I know I'm in a good place. I may not always be there for everyone. I may not always make videos, and I may not always post to my socials. Things may change, but you guys taught me so many things. Like, I can grasp the butterflies in my stomach as long as I believe in myself, and that there's always someone to give me encouragement and motivation to get through whatever conflict I'm experiencing. I've learned that there's people out there who are happy to see me, and they're happy that I'm alive and well. Just thank you all so much. You're all in my heart. I just want you guys to know that. I really appreciate you that much. Okay, with that, I'm just gonna relax for a while. Another takeaway from this video is that I'm not exactly saying that I need a break or that I need, some time off again, because I've already had my time off. The first start of the new year, I've just been kind of kicking back and planning things out. From this point, I'm just gonna catch up on missed projects that I still have yet to complete. I'm not going to be working today, so I'm going to spend the rest of the day just catching up on those projects. And this time I feel really motivated. I know I got the Sabaton days 3 and 4 waiting. I know I've got the Be My Secret Cars and Anime Con. I know we got the events where I was cosplaying as Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia. I'll show you guys some pictures right here. What do you think? I think the wig looks good on me. And just, I actually attended a lot of events, and I'd be happy to share them with you guys if you guys are still willing to see them. And I also got a few projects that I was going to do for Halloween. I don't know if you guys still want to see that. Yeah, there's just so much more that I want to do. And this year, my New Year's resolution is going to be to work on those more. And I'm even thinking of streaming on Twitch. I just know that my Let's Play videos are probably not going to do well, and I don't know if anybody really watches those anymore unless if you've been doing them for a while, like my idol, Chugga. So I'm probably going to do more of those instead of edited playthroughs with commentary, because I know that I have to improve my commentary as well, but just thought I'd give it a shot, see how it works. I got a new webcam for Christmas, so there's that. And yeah, we'll just see how things go from here. Thank you guys for watching. I know that this is not something to expect at the start of the year, but I know there's going to be more events going in the future. I know I'm going to share more about those, and yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna get off, alright? Thank you again. See you later.